Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pete Dodd from foryourvitahype.com making my first video for the site. I figured I would go with MLB 12, the show. As you can see here, I have it already set up. It says to swipe, if you want to swipe up there to start it, but happy to report for curmudgeons that buttons work. So I can select, normal, or I can touch it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to load my franchise from the cloud. It's going to go through its sign-in process, which I wish was slightly faster. It takes about 10 seconds. It'd be nicer if it was like 3. It downloads it, asks me if that's the right one. I will hit yes. And I'm going to end this video by uploading it and then add another video, because I got a capture card for my PS3 of, transferring it to the PS3. So anyway, here is my franchise. I am the Red Sox. I'm not a bandwagon guy. I've been a Red Sox fan all of my life. Lived through the pain of 1986. I cried. I was 9, but I cried. I am 0-8 right now, which is very reminiscent of last season's Red Sox. So, as you see, everything's zippy, everything looks good. This game really sort of blows my mind in that, a lot of games are like, this is like the console game. This game is the console game. It's missing a couple online modes, but otherwise, it is the console game. It plays identically. Obviously, the PS3 version is, looks better. It's pushing more polygons and whatnot. But this looks great, as you'll see shortly. Here, this time I won't be a curmudgeon. If you want to advance, you just slide your finger like that. But you can just hit start there. It doesn't look as great as the PS3 version, but it looks amazing for a handheld. I'm surprised that the Metacritic for this game is like 74 or something like that, which to me is ridiculous. This is, as far as I'm concerned, it's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. It's kind of like the first time I saw Uncharted running on a handheld. It just sort of blows your mind in that, like, wow, this is a handheld, and it is giving me this type of experience. Except, Uncharted, I like Uncharted, but Uncharted is a somewhat flawed game where the MLB The Show is, wins accolades every year for Sports Game of the Year. So having a perfect version of the Sports Game of the Year on a handheld, I think merits a little bit higher than a 75 on Metacritic, if you know what I'm saying. But, what are you going to do? So anyway, it's just like the PS3 version. As you can see here, I can do warm-up pitches, which I'm not going to do. So let's see what I got. There is a new, my finger, if you see the ball shaking like that, it's just the way I hold it, makes my hand shake more than it usually does. Also, I am a meth addict. You shouldn't let the pitcher catch that. Should have called me off, Pedroia. I forget what I was saying. But, I'm sure it was awesome. Oh, there's a new pitching mechanic this year, and I don't like it. It's like this throbbing little circle, except I can't really make heads or tails of it. Yeah, that notification was right in the way. I wish I could turn those off. Sony, why can't I turn those off? So I went back to the old school pitching mechanic. Let's see. So I have to sort of tilt the system forward, which makes finessing the stick really hard. It's honestly not that hard when you hold it naturally. I promise. Though I am 0-7, so maybe I'm lying to you. Maybe my problem is my crackhead hands. Oh, it's a pop-up kind of inning, huh? Cool. I was hoping that wouldn't take too long, so you can see some hitting as well. So I do zone hitting. It has all of the different hittings you can hit with the analog stick. I'm gonna guess outside fastball, and I guessed incorrectly. Oh, it's a low curveball. No, I am not guessing correctly. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. That was cool. So it has all the different hitting, that's what I was saying. It has like the analog hitting, it has zone hitting, it has just timing hitting. I went with zone. More pop-ups. Alright. Gonna guess the outside fastball again. Yeah, the announcer doesn't need to let everyone know that Pedroia had an 0 for yesterday. Wow, that's 5 pop-ups in a row, isn't it? That is interesting. There you go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now Big Poppy's up. Come on, give him something outside. No way Poppy's beating that out. Alright, so you saw some pitching, you saw some hitting. So let's do a little something here. Oh, I'm going to throw a ball. Just to show it doesn't have to sort of be in between innings or whatever. So, I'm going to save and exit game. Save game. So it has in-game saves, which is awesome. Because, I mean, especially on a handheld, but all sports games should have in-game saves, really. So I will save this. Make a new save. Now, when you are out, well, I'll show when I get out there, actually. When you are out there is when you do the cloud. You put it up on the cloud. The thing with putting it up on the cloud is you don't necessarily have to continue on a different device. Like, I always upload my save to the cloud, but I may end up playing 2 or 3 times in a row on this and not on the PS3. So you don't, when you put it there, it doesn't have to stay there. And you can replace it. You can only have one of each game type up there, though. So you can only have one franchise, you can only have one Road to the Show and whatnot. So anyway, we're going to upload to the cloud. Do I wish to replace that file? Yes, I do. And that's that. My save is now out there in the world. So before I end this, let me just quit out and just show you that the game, it has everything that the other game has. Has Road to the Show, has franchise. The only difference is online. There's no online leagues, which I believe are in the PS3 version. I haven't even looked at them. And there isn't that trading card game that you play online either. I don't really do either of those things, so I don't really mind. Here, but here's all the options. You can get new rosters. There's Whimsical Phil of Player One podcast fame, and Gunblader of Gunblader fame. So yeah, I mean, the game has everything. It's really, really awesome. So that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything, you have any questions, go ahead and comment and ask. If there's anything specifically in the game you'd like to see, I am always happy to make more videos. And check out the site foryourvitahype.com. And thanks.